All rise. Please be seated. In an effort to protect your privacy, I'm going to identify you by number only at this time. Juror number 4, you have been elected as the foreperson of this jury. Is that correct?
That's correct.
I received question 4, what I've marked as question 4, was really a statement. And that indicated that at this time that, it says that you're unable to get to unanimous verdict. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And is that to the count as charged? Meaning you've not been able to reach a verdict as to anything. Is that correct?
No, that's not correct.
Okay. Can I have the attorneys come up, please? Send you back in just a moment and bring you back. The attorney's going on to research an issue. Court's in recess. All rise. Okay, please be seated. I wanted to make sure after we have reviewed our question. So then juror number 4 is the foreperson of this jury to the indictment as charged with State versus Sean Patrick Foley as to the count of guilty of first-degree murder of Jimmy Shelton. Has the jury reached a unanimous verdict as to that count?
Yes.
Okay, and what is your verdict as to that count?
Not guilty.
And if that is your verdict, could you please indicate by a show of hands? Note for the purposes of the record that all 12 jurors have indicated that that is their verdict. As to the lesser included charge of second-degree murder, has the jury reached a unanimous verdict?
No, ma'am.
And as the jury foreperson, do you believe you are hopelessly deadlocked as to the count of second-degree murder?
I do believe we are.
And you would not be assisted by any other deliberations?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. And are you asking for individual polling?
I am, Your Honor.
General?
That's fine.
Juror number 1, do you agree that this jury is hopelessly deadlocked as to the count of second-degree murder? As to juror number 2, do you agree that the jury is hopelessly deadlocked as to the count of second-degree murder? I do. Juror number 3, to the count of second-degree murder, do you agree that the jury is deadlocked?
I do.
Number 4, do you agree that this jury is hopelessly deadlocked as to the count of second-degree murder?
I do.
Juror number 5, do you agree that this jury is hopelessly deadlocked as to the count of second-degree murder? Juror number 6, do you agree that this jury is deadlocked as to the count of second-degree murder?
Yes.
Juror number 7, do you also agree that this jury is deadlocked as to and unable to reach a verdict as to second-degree murder?
I do, Your Honor.
Juror number 8, do you agree that this jury cannot reach a unanimous verdict as to the count of second-degree murder?
I do.
Juror number 9, do you agree that this jury cannot reach a unanimous verdict as to the count of second-degree murder?
I do.
Juror number 10, do you agree that this jury cannot reach a unanimous verdict as to second-degree murder?
I do.
Juror number 11, do you agree that this jury is deadlocked and cannot reach a unanimous decision as to second-degree murder?
I do.
And juror number 12, do you agree that this jury is deadlocked and cannot reach a unanimous verdict as to the count of second-degree murder?
I do.
Anything further?
Not this time, Judge.
There you are.
Okay. Thank you very much. This shall conclude your term of service. If you would please then retire back to the jury room and we'll give you further instructions. All right. Please be seated. The jury, having returned a unanimous verdict of not guilty to premeditated first-degree murder, and then having reported unanimously that they are unable to reach a decision as to the count of second-degree murder, this court has no other choice than to declare a mistrial in this matter. I need to set it for further proceedings.
Yes, Your Honor, and I request the court to enter a judgment of not guilty on the first count of first-degree murder pursuant to rule.
Yes, we'll enter that judgment. And then when do you want to set it for status?
What's it? Any time now?
September 10th?
Okay, we'll set it September. Is that what day of the week is that?
It's a Tuesday, Your Honor.
Oh.
No, I do Monday and Fridays for the status hearings. I don't have a court reporter here on Tuesday.
You got the 6th, 9th, the 13th.
You can set it for the 13th. The case will be set September 13th for further proceedings.
Thank you.
Court's in recess.
Here, if I can get this way.